He should have sprung for a better arrangement.
Nobody used to come in here every Friday afternoon and get her red rose.
From that to happy mugs, the next step is nothing at all, or worse. Nothing but a single white orchid on Mother's Day.
What's wrong with a white orchid?
They have nothing to do with sex. And the men who give them to the mothers of their children are so worn out they don't even notice.
I'm gonna stop by McDonald's on my way back from delivering this. You want anything?
Not from McDonald's.
I'm in the mood for a fish sandwich. McFish.
It's not McFish, it's filet of fish.
Lots of ketchup. You can get me 2 of them.
I could not get enough of those when I was pregnant. Now I can't stand them. I vomited up too many. Have you ever vomited ketchup?
Oh, no.
I thought it was blood.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Damn, I can't get these numbers tied up to sink in place.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just tired. The baby had me up all night screaming.
You screamed at her all night?
Haha. I swear I felt like it though.
I didn't get much sleep either, but I was screaming.
Uh-oh.
Well, not screaming, just discussing.
Right.
Well, the same thing I do every Saturday night, nothing. Brad's watching a pay-per-view fight on TV. He asked me to get him a 6-pack and a frozen pizza. I asked him why he pays $40 just to watch a fight on TV when I'll just argue with him for free.
You want to babysit?
No.
Spend a little quality time with your niece?
No.
What's the difference? You already bring Brad a bottle every hour or so and you already put up with his shit.
I don't put up with shit.
Come on, I really need the night to myself. I haven't had any fun since Zelda was born. The only dinners out I've had have been Happy Meals. I haven't seen a movie. I haven't had a conversation that doesn't include the word call.
Ask Mom.
She can't until her ear gets better.
What's wrong with her ear?
My guess is it's tired of listening to Zelda scream.
Well, then ask Dad and Stephanie.
They won't do it on the weekends, conveniently, since I'm too tired to go out during the week.
Well, Randy's still the great invisible dad? I'm trying to quit. I've got the patch, but it's really not helping. I should paint it black and wear it over my eye. Get 2 of them, put glitter on them, and wear them as pasties. I don't think Brad would look up from the fight for that.
I'm not asking for a village here. I'm just asking for a couple of hours a week of help while I handle the other 6 days and 22 hours for the next 18 years all by myself. I mean, what man is going to... You don't know how hard it is to spend every night, night after night, with a person who can't walk, can't talk, can't feed themselves. All they can do is shit, vomit, and scream. And I look at my friends, and they have 2- and 3-year-olds, and it does change, but it never gets any better. Have you ever spent an entire day alone with a 3-year-old?
No.
Even if it's a good kid, it's just so boring. I babysat Anne-Marie the other day while Heather was in labor.
She's cute.
She's adorable and smart and articulate for a 3-year-old, but I mean, by 2 o'clock, I was so lonely I was about to cry. I mean, how many times can you tuck a stuffed animal into bed? We've tucked stuffed animals into every bed in the house, real or imaginary. If she weren't 3, she'd be crazy. I thought I was crazy. Please, just give me a break.
Please, shut up.
Would you stop it? I don't want your secondhand smoke.
And I don't want your secondhand baby. Ooh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I'm sorry.
You can't even bring yourself to say that you didn't mean it because you did.
No, I didn't.
Nobody who doesn't have a baby can possibly understand. I mean, you're not supposed to say anything or else you're a bad mother. You might mention postpartum blues, and then everybody just starts talking about how wonderful having a baby is. It's a conspiracy of silence, and I'm telling you, you know I love Zelda dearly. I would give up anything for her, but there are just times when I don't think I can look at another dirty diaper. I can't go another night without sleep. I can't wipe the vomit out of my hair with a napkin on my way out the door. I can't.
Would you shut up?
What is your problem?
I'm pregnant.
Really? Anna, that's wonderful.
Please.
I'm so happy for you. Congratulations!
I was on birth control. I don't know what happened.
We can babysit for each other, and you can have all my old hand-me-downs. And Zelda will be out of her crib by then, so you
I
can...
don't know if I'm going to keep it.
Of course you will. You'll fall in love at first sight the second they put her in your arms. You'll forget all the pain, and you won't even be able to think about giving her away. Or him.
I'm not talking about adoption.
Hannah, I was venting. I thought you were the one person I could do that with, but I didn't actually mean any of it the way it sounded.
It sounded pretty clear.
Haven't you ever said anything you didn't mean or out of context?
Or
you exaggerate?
No, I don't.
Everybody does. You can't do this.
You know what you can and can't do. You can't look at another dirty diaper, but you have to. I know what I can and can't do, and I don't have to.
But I mean, you don't know. Just this morning, I walk into Zelda's room, and she's crying, and I start singing to her, and I haven't even picked her up yet, and she stops crying just because she hears my voice. I mean, it's primal, and everything else just disappears in the face of that. I can't explain.
Well, yeah, everybody says having a baby is wonderful, but everybody says things they don't mean.
You know what I craved when I was pregnant? McDonald's fish sandwiches.
You told me that.
And I haven't had one since, but let's go get some.
No.
We'll close up shop for a couple of hours. Nobody has to know. Suddenly I'm feeling deprived of McFish.
Fillet of fish.
I think they're better than the Cajun cupboards. Only they're not Cajun, but they're just as good. And they're like, what, $2? Whereas Cajun cupboards is like $7, $8, $4.95. You can get two at McDonald's for less than that. Come on. We'll go get us some filet of fish sandwich with lots of pickles on them.
I hate pickles.
Have it your way. Those little packets of ketchup. They're better than the ketchup out of the bottle. I don't know why, but don't you think? And some fries. I love McDonald's fries. You want a milkshake too? Lots of calcium.
I thought you were sick of McDonald's.
No, I love McDonald's. Okay, Anna, I may have my moments, but McDonald's is a part of life. I mean, Lord help me the day I decide to cut out Happy Meals just because I may be bored or grumpy. I mean, it's one thing to blow off steam, but Anna, that's like cutting out a part of myself.
This part?
It is, and I couldn't do it. And even though I may get tired of McDonald's, it doesn't automatically translate that you would be too. You might love those fish sandwiches. I bet you would. I know you would. Because I do too. Please, Anna.
It doesn't automatically translate either.
You don't want to spend the rest of your life wondering what could have been, do you?
No, but I also want to have a life.
You have a life.
You just explained to me in great detail how you have no life.
I told you I was just...
I don't want to feel that way.
No. You would rather sit around in the kitchen while Brad watches TV in the living room. Nobody would blame you for not wanting to give that up.
Are you happy?
What?
Are you happy? It's not that complicated a question.
Yes, it is.
Well, are you?
I don't know. What's your point?
My point is, what's the point?
Of what?
I'm afraid. I'm afraid something will be in labor for 38 hours and then being cut open while I'm wide awake. I'm afraid something will be wrong with the baby and I won't know what to do about it. I'm afraid of being a bad mother and fucking up my kid without even realizing I'm doing it, and the kid grows up to hate me for it. I'm afraid of Brad being a bad father and me growing to hate him for that. I'm afraid of not risking it all just because I was too afraid to. I'm afraid of not being happy, and I'm afraid of getting to a point where I don't even see the point of asking whether I am. I'm sorry.
Here. You're having my love, okay?
and give me a Happy Meal?